Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Daroga. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember the 50 waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. Falsehood, important things are needed to be.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a seaport factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest. With a special pride never written before or since. Tall words proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird O' Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Bird O' Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Deep Space Nine Wednesday for November 3rd, 2021. Today we're going to be watching Season 6. I believe it's Episode 8, Resurrection. And unfortunately, since I can hardly talk, we're going to be doing this as a panel show. So if anyone would like to come join the panel, please use this link and come on up and help speak, because I will not be able to do my usual play-by-play. I will pin the message. Yeah, unfortunately, this cold is getting worse before it gets better. And just in case, Mama Prey and I have a COVID test tomorrow, though I don't think it's COVID, but it's sure one hell of a cold. It's taken its toll on my throat right now. But the show must go on. So as not to get left behind on DS9, I decided we will continue to watch it best we can. Welcome, Professor Brainy Specs.
Qapla, Bird O' Prey.
Qapla. Richie Poole was first in the house. Hello, Richie Poole. Hector is here. Hello, Hector. Super Blubberpuss. Qapla, Super Blubberpuss. Not yet. Not feeling better yet.
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully. Not Ryan Johnson says, geez, I leave, come back. And earlier chat is gone again. I'm sorry.
Blast that YouTube.
Actor says, Super Blubber, you made Robert Meyer Burnett feel bad today. What'd you do? Richie asks actor if he's comfortably numb. Actor says he is. Mike Richards is in the house. Welcome, Mike Richards. John DeMarco, greetings, John. Don Ben had a Deep Space Nine book recently about the rules of acquisition, and he's glad he could find a new copy of an old book. Multi-Gunman Bird, welcome, Multi-Gunman. Not doing the greatest, but I'm still here. Bradley Briggs, Zup y'all, Zup Bradley. Vincent Gallipo, Qapla. Dan Ben wishes he had the DS9 technical manual. Mike Richards says William Shatner does Matthew McConaughey. I don't know about that.
Not heard of that.
So a video of William Shatner watching people doing impressions of him.
I've heard of that. I haven't watched it, though.
Norman Buckwald says, glad to make one of these, usually so buried with work on Wednesdays. I've been missing these watch-alongs reactions of this time. Oh, well, Norman, this is an unusual one. You're going to miss the normal things, but hopefully it's also, to be completely honest, Resurrection, one of the lamer episodes of season 6. Not terrible, but certainly the bottom 50% of DS9 without any questions in my mind. John DeMarco, welcome to the panel.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, not feeling well, Verd.
Thank you. Super Blubberpuss is actor. I've been a fan of R&B for years. I'm subbed to his channel. However, I have serious doubts about his credibility. He bends over backwards to defend woke garbage. That can be a problem. Bradley Briggs cannot get over how fine Nicole still is. Nicole the Boar. Absolutely. Although this video is several years old at this point. Addie says, I'd like to join the panel, but I will only speak in Spanish. No hablo español, señor.
Yes, the universal translator has been confiscated.
The Random Menace can't talk either. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Joseph. Yes, Joseph also has got a cold. Everybody's got a cold. No, we didn't get it from Joseph. He might have got it from us. Yes, we're all sorry to hear. Yes, that's it, Multi-Gun Man. You got the Kurdistani biological warfare virus. LDG of Geeks and Joys says, sup, LDG. Dan Ben. What's that? Emojis. Be strong. Thank you, Vincent. We're trying. Norman says, thankfully, Mira Bareil did not beam in a month earlier. I think Wayun and Ducat would have been thrilled with him. Yeah, good. They must have been keeping tabs on who was in charge at the station. The Mirror Universe is extremely well, extremely better prepared to come to our universe than we are to go to theirs. Random Menace says R&B must be doing something right. He gets hate from all sides. And Professor Brandon Speck says, watch DS9 with us, but only if you're watching the live stream while it is live on the Bird of Prey screening room at birdofprey5.com/SR. Yes, thank you, Professor Brandon Specs. If you're going to watch live, then come to the Bird of Prey screening room, which the address was just given. Otherwise, you can watch the episode on any number of streaming services or your own DVD copy. This is season 6, episode 8, I believe. Resurrection. Moxley fans, this Qapla chat. Qapla Moxley. And Mike Richards says, Bird of Prey, it was a joke about Kirk on the pool table. I'm sorry. I did not get it. Still don't, but it's fine. It's Camille, Mom. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and start the show. So I'm going to head to the screening room. And so this is open panel. If you got any comments, please just go ahead and comment. Obviously, for people who want to watch the show, they can lower the YouTube volume. For people who want more commentary, then lower the show volume. That's the best way of doing it. I can't increase the volume of the panel any more than it already is. 5, 4, 3,
12,
2,
96,
1,
73.
Kira's got a definite prejudice against people with transparent skulls.
I paused it just to bring it in sync with the view screen.
I kind of thought that was the case.
Which eye? The middle one.
I could take a Raktajino.
I wouldn't pass that up either.
Why wouldn't Miles and Keiko be invited?
Because nobody likes Keiko.
You want to invite Keiko?
Yeah, that's about what I was thinking.
Conveniently turned away from the camera. Oh, but it is, sort of. I think that music is beautiful.
Oh, I agree. No, I considered doing the do-do-do's, but I just wouldn't do it justice like Bird does.
Qapla V-Star. And I'm sorry, guys. I was jalogering as the credits start. I thought I could finish.
It's okay.
I thought I could finish before it started. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I wish they could, Norman. I wish they could. Poor Keiko. Nobody likes her. Even Molly tries to get away from her this season.
Yeah, I can't blame her.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know, I'm going to go through this mysterious hole to get away from my mother. A fast ship, huh? Assign him the fastest runabout. Yes, that's clearly not a secret code of any kind.
Nah.
Nah. Mm-mm. I just want to know if this ship can make 0.5 past light speed.
You talking about the ship's done the whatever thing in 50 parsecs?
50?
I don't know, 12? 8? I'm not a Star Wars guy.
I believe it is 12 parsecs.
Yeah, I think so.
You're touching her without her permission. That is an aggression. You are hereby expelled from the station into the atmosphere. Into space without atmosphere.
Well, that's pretty severe, isn't it, Bird?
Listen, these are severe penalties.
Hmm. Yeah, it's not many.
The Random Menace says, Bird of Prey, you were literally humming the wedding march? Dun 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 dun. What?
You have a unique way of humming, Bird. Oh, a hummingbird. Are you a hummingbird?
That
Are
must be it.
hummingbirds birds of prey? That would be cool. A hummingbird that could eat fish. Pick up small mammals.
Just don't pick up Sassy that way.
Sassy has natural defenses from being taken away by birds. The anti-tracker calls her fat, but that's actually nature's defense from becoming prey of an eagle or a hawk.
Makes sense.
In fact, that's why American children are so rarely taken.
And greetings, V-Star.
We can thank McDonald's and Burger King for keeping the children safe. And Coca-Cola, Doritos, Pepsi. Yeah. It's lots of fun. Hello, 47 Yorktown.
You have a warped sense of fun, Bird.
Well, she was the attendant. Especially since I just banged Dax.
He's not going to talk about that.
Bradley Briggs asked, has anyone ever taken the time to count how many times Star Trek has focused the camera on a woman's butt? Actually, Bradley, I have, and the account is 312 times, counting through the end of Picard. I don't count animated series.
Why does that not surprise me?
One technically androgynous or non-binary species, but who looked female. So definitely played by a female actress. So that's what I counted.
And when did you have time to do all that, Bird?
The last week.
Last week.
Very recent.
You watched every episode of Star Trek in the last week.
Well, you know, I watched it on 2x speed. So.
I watched several episodes at a time on his various monitors.
And how much of that did you sleep through?
Well, you see, I did most of this research in my sleep, where I know every episode forward and backwards anyway, so I didn't have to waste time.
All I had to do was go into your mind palace.
Yes. Right, where time goes slower anyway.
Yeah.
So I have more time to do stuff.
Thomas says cheater or a lie you're lying.
Well, there's only one way to prove me wrong, Thomas.
Random Menace says, did you count Michael Burnham's non-existing one and Tilly's triple load? Wow, that's pretty rough.
There's a message that someone is backstage.
Uh-oh.
I don't see anybody backstage. What?
Oh, well, I just saw that message in private chat. I don't know if somebody was back there.
V-Star. Oh, V-Star, I'm sorry I missed you. Please come back. I'll let you up. I missed that anybody was backstage. I had another window covering it.
Yeah, so do I. And Random Menace says that those are facts.
Faith of the heart.
I think you had the wrong show, Bird.
Thomas says even Salty notices people backstage. Yeah, well, I had a vacuum, Chaloja machine going. I couldn't hear anything for 2-3 minutes.
No, I don't.
In my universe, Klingons eat people. You should kill him where he stands.
Got icing on my mechlith.
The Random Menace says, in my universe, Klingons use dual port Chaloja machines.
Okay. He didn't.
sure she won't regret that at all.
You'd think she'd be a little more guarded.
Yeah, you would think so.
So just to be clear, she didn't even know this guy a full day.
Nope.
Huh. And we call Dax the You know what, Bradley? There probably is a universe where they turned Bareil into a complete android. Of course, the mirror universe went kind of wanky by season 6 and 7, where
Wanky.
you had Vic Fontaine, mirror Vic Fontaine was an android instead of a hologram.
I didn't realize he was supposed to be an android.
I think it was. Vincent Gallipo with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Vincent. Says Deep Space Nine will always be one of my favorite TV series. Absolutely, Vincent. DS9 will always be one of my favorite series of all time.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
What? Me too.
Definitely my favorite. Definitely my favorite Star Trek series.
Yep. There's a couple people in the chat who mentioned that they think the Baron Fontaine was human. And I read a theory about that one time that said, how could that be possible? That maybe that guy who makes those holosuite programs for Bashir, they call him Felix, maybe he used his own image for Vic, and that's how he could be a human in the near universe.
That's a good theory.
I got to double check that episode. I could have sworn he said he was an android.
I don't remember that.
Norman says there is that Voyager episode Living Witness where the doctor was an android instead of a hologram. So maybe that's what you were thinking of.
Maybe. I could have sworn. But I see Memory Alpha says Vic Fontaine was a Terran.
Yeah, I was pretty sure of that.
Well, I think my theory would have been better.
Bradley is asking, do we know if this Bareil is an android or not? I mean, I don't think there's any mention of that.
Okay, I see why. This shot where Julian shoots Vic Fontaine, he goes down, and to me, it looks like an android under his skin. I'm guessing it's just supposed to be burned uniform, but to me, it honestly looks like what you would see under Data, like when Data's skin got rubbed away. So I always just assumed he was an android.
Oh, okay.
It honestly looks like LEDs under his skin. It still does. I mean, there's red light. Unless that's supposed to be like the phaser or still heated bone or something. It's at 13 minutes and 30 seconds into the episode of Emperor's New Cloak. No, the lights are still on. I gotta say, I think he's an android. I think it was always intended him to be an android, and nobody picked up on it. Except me. The ultimate Star Trek fan. Okay, Dax's spots, colors, that was my bad. I admit I was off.
Maybe you can show us sometime what you're talking about, Bird.
Oh, I will.
I found a picture of the shot he's talking about.
Qapla Jedi Bill.
Hello, Jedi Bill.
Hello. I was just noticing the ad playing on the screen behind Quark. I hadn't seen that before.
Oh, video. It skipped.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
It jumped back.
Yeah, that was a
Couple
bit
seconds.
weird.
Yeah, I never saw that ad before either, John.
Although to be fair, this is not one of the episodes I go back to very often.
Gee, I
Maybe
wonder
it's
why.
only visible because it's in HD.
Maybe. I also noticed the symbol for Triskelion on those cargo containers behind Quark.
You have a good eye there, John.
Well, thank you.
Does the video at times get a little jerky, stuttery?
It will occasionally.
I wasn't watching that closely. I did notice the one stutter earlier when you pointed it out.
This is a little bit different. It kind of skips a frame or two. There, it did it right there as he was entering the room.
Let me know next time it happens.
Okay. It just did it there.
Son of a bitch. My cell phone made a noise and my eyes wandered.
It'll happen again, I'm sure. Or not.
Two men stabbed near school. Okay.
That's not good.
And you got a super chat, Bird.
Oh. Vincent Gallipo with a $5 super chat. Says Quark is by far my favorite character of Deep Space Nine. You know, John, I don't know if you need any help in making Jep nerdy questions, but I was watching the final episode of DS9 yesterday, and I thought final lines might be a category. It doesn't have to be final lines of series, but of any particular episode or movie.
Well, yeah, it's a good idea. Thanks.
You're welcome. It opens up quite a few possibilities. And of course, Vincent, I stuck in my mind because I figured that would be a good trivia question. What's the final line? Who has the final line of dialogue in DS9, and what is it? And the final spoken line of dialogue in DS9 is Quark. And he says, like I've always said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. So the final scene is Kira and Jake looking at the wormhole. But they don't speak.
I wonder if it would actually work in the mirror universe.
I don't know.
That's a good question. Are there prophets in the mirror universe?
Another good question.
Maybe the Pa-wraith are in the Celestial Temple.
Well, I think the wormhole exists in the mirror universe, so I assume the prophets in some form exist as well. I think that's how they went over it the first time.
Nitpicking Nerd says the Pa-wraiths won in the mirror universe. Yes, but the Pa-wraiths might not have been evil in the mirror universe. Maybe the prophets were evil.
Yes, as Thomas points out, the mirror universe wasn't aware of the wormhole when they first came over, so maybe the prophets didn't interact with them in the same way.
That's a good point, Thomas.
I know that there were no orbs, so they clearly never sent orbs to Bajor.
Although nitpicking
nerd.
Yeah,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Bert, John.
I would say that since Sisko's mother was a prophet and Sisko was in the mirror universe, then presumably they existed there as well.
Wow, I think that's getting into details they never expected would cross over. But yeah, Qapla, nitpicking nerd. Good point.
Yep.
Yeah, I hadn't thought that far ahead.
And that was the less than memorable ending to this episode. It honestly is not a bad episode of Star Trek.
It's okay.
Very few DS9 episodes are bad episodes.
Yeah.
It's just compared to all the others, I'd say it is not in my top 50% of DS9 episodes.
Yeah, this one came right after the 6th episode War Arc and then the wedding, so I guess it was going to be kind of a letdown either way, unless it's just an absolutely stellar episode, which this one wasn't.
Although coming up, we got one or two more that are less than favorites for me, but not immediately. So I just want to show you guys what I was talking about with Mirror Vic Fontaine. So let me change over to the default screen.
Well, thank you for saying so, Vincent. That was very kind. Norman says, who asked for a return of Bareil? The same demanding the return of Alexander?
It's possible. I was never a big fan of Bareil in the first place, to be honest.
No.
And of course, you can't see the screen.
You can. Are you? Let's see.
Yeah, you can't see you can't see the video.
You might in Firefox.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go put it in Firefox.
I found a screenshot of the image too. Oh, excuse me.
I know Firefox works with Paramount Plus. Well, Vincent, we'd love to have you watch it live. We're on Sundays now. If you didn't know, we moved to Sunday afternoons, right after Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
4:30 Eastern.
Of course.
Nitpicky Nerd says, since the prophets exist outside linear time, they probably exist in all parallel universes, so they are the same ones in both. Only in the mirror ones, they never made contact with Bajorans. That's an interesting theory.
Although they said they were of Bajor. So you would think they would make contact. In any case. And I see somebody did a super chat or something. I will be right there.
Yeah. Forza Jersey has a $2 super chat. Gotta love DS9. Well-written show. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Thank you for that super chat, Forza Jersey.
Come on.
Nitpicky Nerd also says, since Odo was there in the first DS9 Mirror episode, that means the wormhole did exist. That's another good observation.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm sure the wormhole exists. The question is, do the prophets live in it, or is it just like an emptied, abandoned house? Okay. Deep
I
space.
think you're correct, Thomas. Thomas says, I believe the prophets are Bajorans who evolved to non-corporeal beings.
That could be.
I got that distinct impression watching the series.
I can't believe if I go to Paramount Plus and I put in Deep Space Nine, it says cannot find it. But if I put in Star Trek, then I can find Deep Space Nine.
That's crazy.
And that's with me typing out 9. Okay. Episode 7. The Emperor's New Cloak.
I wonder if it comes up as Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Fuck you, Michael Burnham. I pay to have no fucking commercials. Why are you fucking putting in a commercial? God damn you, Paramount Plus. Even if it's for your own show, it still counts.
If you type Star Trek space Deep Star Trek Deep Space Nine, it comes up. And you have to put a space between the colon and the word deep.
Picky.
Yeah, I know. I guess it does come up if you don't type the space.
What time did I say?
I think it's about 13 minutes.
That's what I was just going to say. What's really weird is you can type Star Trek deep with no space between the colon and the D, and Deep Space Nine comes up in the results.
There we go.
Once you try to start type space, it goes away.
You see?
Yeah, I see what you're talking about, but I think that's just a reflection because you can see red lights on the other characters as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, that's what it always made me think. We were looking at Android. Oh well. Just reflections.
Well, look at the tops. Look at the tops of Quark and Rom's heads.
Yeah. Okay. I get you. I suppose. Although this one's kind of moving a little, pulsing. I get it. I guess it was just me misunderstanding for 20, 30 years. But in my mind, it makes a better argument that he was an android than a human. So I will choose to go with my headcanon.
We'll allow you to do that, Bird, this time.
Thank you for your permission, Professor.
No problem.
And thank you guys for coming up and helping me with the panel today. I greatly
thank you for inviting us.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You're always welcome. Let me go check the chat one more time.
And you have another
Forza
super chat.
Jersey. Oh, good. Okay, Forza Jersey. That's 2 super chats. You gotta love DS9. Well written show. Let's go, Brandon. And of course, another $2 super chat. No problem. Glad to make Bird laugh. Haha. Qapla. Thank you, Forza. Indeed. And thank you everyone else who's been here. I'm sorry, I just can't read every chat today. The throats really got me. Hopefully I'll be okay for tomorrow. Although tomorrow I just plan to do a Prodigy review, so we'll see how that goes.
Do we know the length of the episode tomorrow?
It's supposed to be about a half hour, so I'm guessing like 20. It would be in a half-hour time slot on Nickelodeon, so probably 24 minutes or 22 minutes, something. Basically, exactly half of what episode 1 was, which was 45 minutes. So
I was surprised by the length of last week.
Well, that was 2 episodes in 1.
Right.
So, yeah. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all. Thank you everyone on the panel.
Thank you, Bert.
We're going to call it here. Qapla. Oh, wait. John, do you have anything going on?
Not particularly, no. There's no Jeopardy this week, but there's going to be movie night on Friday.
Okay. And Professor?
Question of Trek this Sunday. This Sunday we moved to Sundays. Be 4:30 Eastern time, right after Twilight Zone on Bird of Prey 5's channel. Sweet. And what time will you start Twilight Zone? Do you think?
I'm aiming for 2:30.
Okay.
So if you're doing 4:30, 2 hours is more than enough for Twilight Zone usually.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good, guys. Qapla all. Bird and panel out. Bless you, Mama Pray. And there it is. But wait, there is more. The video might be over, but there's more fun to be had. First, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have clicked that bell icon to get notifications of new videos in your YouTube feed. Share this video on social media to help this channel fight the algorithm that favors big media. Also check out www.birdoprey5.com for links to my other channels, various social media accounts, merch store, Dear Bop, affiliate links, and all your Bird of Prey 5 needs. At the main Bird of Prey 5 YouTube channel, you can find all sorts of live streams and unlisted videos, YouTube membership options, and a community section with polls and updates on the channel. On the secondary channel, Bird of Prey 5X, you can find overflow content that doesn't always make the main channel. Subscribe to both channels, please. Thanks for watching. Remember, I stream almost every day. This is Bird of Prey 5 saying goodbye, world. Until next time. P.S. Hail Sassy, hail Charlie, and of course, hail Kuroga.